Good morning students, once again I welcome you in the another video of chapter 4. Here we start. Now children, here we see that what is design view and what is database view. So for that we have to open access table, click in the datasheet tab, and now here you can see this is datasheet view. But if you want to get design view, then click on here and you can see design view. Now this is asking that the table should be saved first of all before entering into design view. So we save it, page 39. Now click on OK. Now this is design view. One thing you'll notice that when you are in design view you will get design tab, and when you are in datasheet view you will get datasheet tab. Now here we see that how to save a table. For that we can click on the title of the table, right click, and you can click for save. You will save it. Already it has been saved, so it is just updating. It is not asking for any name, but if it is first time it will ask for name. Now another method that you can click on here and you can click on it, save. Also you can click on it. For making access table we need to go to design view, because in datasheet view it is easy to enter records, but it is not easy to enter the new fields. Like you can see here ID and add new field. You can add new field, but that will be little difficult in comparison to design view. So for entering fields we need to go to design view, and for entering records we need to come to datasheet view. So we go to design view, click on here, design view. Now students, we understand that what are the various data types in Access. First of all, you know that data type is the particular kind of data for a particular kind of field. So here are these numbers of data type. First is text. Text are anything we can type from keyboard, and there is no mathematical calculation can be done on text. Now second is memo. When you want to write any essay kind of thing, any synopsis kind of thing, then you should choose for memo. Now number. When you want to type any kind of number where you can do some mathematical calculation like marks, so you should choose for number. One exception that if you want to choose for mobile number, contact number, then you should choose for text, because you do not do any mathematical calculation on mobile numbers. Now date time. When you are making a field which will have date or time, then you should choose for date, time, data type. Now currency. When you are when you are going to use any kind of field which will have some kind of money related thing like dollar, euro, pound or rupees, then you should choose for currency. Auto numbering. When you want to do any kind of when you want to make a field of roll number, and you want that the roll number should be typed automatically without your intervention, so you should choose for roll number, and that type will be auto number. So in auto number field you will have to do nothing, the automatic numbering will be done. Auto number means automatic numbering. Yes, no. When you want to make a field which will have only two condition of answers, yes, no, true, false or on, off, then you should choose for this data type, yes, no. Now OLE object. When you want to bring any image for that field, then you should choose for OLE object. Now hyperlink for if you want to bring any email ID for any field, then you should choose for hyperlink. Then attachment, as the name suggests, you can attach more and more document with your access file with the help of this data type. Now lookup widget for displaying a special kind of data. So now students, I am going to enter a table which is written on page number 42 in your book. So quickly go to page number 42 in your book. Now here I start. So first is that here it is written ID, but I should have roll number. So I type it roll number. Now one thing you have to see that the roll number, it is right now primary key. You can see that primary key, but it's so it's so wish either you can make it primary key or you do not make it primary key. So I do not make it primary key. I untick it. Now you can see that when this is primary key, you'll get to see a key here. You can see, and when this is not primary key, the key will disappear. So an access table can have primary key, only one primary key, or cannot have any key, any primary key. So the roll number should be auto numbering, because you have to nothing give and take with roll number. It will come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 automatically. Now we go to next is name of students. Now it should be text, because text it will have alphabets. Now text has come. Now text has field size maximum 255 characters. So this is in Access 2007, but if this is advanced versions of Access, then and you choose for long text, then it will be unlimited. But this is, since this is Access 2007, so it has a maximum size of 255 characters. Now we go for date of birth. Date of birth. Then it is date, and I had said you that any field which will contain date or time, you should have date slash time data type. Date slash time. Now marks obtained. Marks obtained. Click on it. It should be number, because this is marks, so there can be mathematical calculation on marks, so it should be number. Now scholarship received. Scholarship received. So here it should be, it is just a matter of yes, no, true, false, and on off. It is boolean kind of data type. Boolean kind of data type. So you can choose yes, no. Now you should have checkbox. So you should go to lookup, and it is already checkbox. You can also do it text box, combo box, and all, but you should have checkbox as in your book. Now there is fees per month. Fees per month. Now it is a matter of rupees, so it should be currency, and you can also change it. Suppose that you are in Europe, so you can also change it. Now you can see that general numbering, there is no any rupee symbol. Currency, then you will have rupee symbol. If you are in Europe, then you will have pound kind of symbol. Now fixed, there is no symbol. Standard, no symbol, no symbol. So if you are in India, you should choose for currency. Now decimal places, you can also have decimal places up to 2. Now required means you want to make this field compulsory or not. While entering data for a record, if you do this required no, then either you fill data in the field or not. It is your choice. But if you make it yes, then it will be compulsory for a person to enter rupees in this field. So basically required is yes for primary key and no for all the other kind of keys. So this is just for knowledge. Now text align you can also do it. Center, you can do this kind of setting for almost all the fields. Then again here we go, there is email. Now for email we should have hyperlink. Now here we go, this is our complete table. Now this is design view. Now when we see in the dataset view you will see the complete look. First of all you have to save it. We just saved it and view dataset view. You can see all the field have come here. Now the, here is little less space, so you can just widen it. Now enter record for the table. So record are horizontal and this is field 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. There are 7 fields and 7 fields together will make one record. Now roll number is auto number, it will not be blank. A name of student, it is not mandatory field, so it can be left blank. It's your choice, you can type name and it should be typing name, but you can also left it blank because in the properties while design view it was the required option was set no. The required option set no, so you can leave it. Required option set no, you can leave it. You can also leave it. Required option was no. Now in the scholarship it was also no required option, but in the fees the required option was yes. So it is mandatory. You will have to enter some sort of rupees, and decimal place was double zero, double place decimal zero. So I write any amount and hit enter. Now again the required option was set no, so it is not mandatory. You can come on next record. Go on next field, next field, next field, next field, next field, and you can again put some sort of money. And then again next field, next field. Just I'm trying to show you that which field is mandatory and which field is not mandatory. You can see. Suppose that again I'm just pressing enter and the pressing enter is going next field. When I'm pressing enter it is going to next field. So suppose that I do not fill any rupees here. So let's see what happens. Now it is not going to next line because we have leave it blank. We have left it blank and it cannot be left blank because it is mandatory. The required option was set yes. So here you have to enter some sort of money. Again enter key press. When you press enter key you will go to next field, and when all the field ends then you will go to new line. You can see here. So in this way you can enter all the records you have seen in your book page number 42, and you will make a access table which is given on page number 42, and you will send it as an assignment between 2 to 3 p.m. later in the day. Now talk about, suppose that you have to enter new column, new field. Then in dataset view there is one option, one method, that right click on any of the, suppose that you want a new column left hand side of the name of student. So right click on the name of student and insert column. You will get one field, one column left hand side of the name of student. Now you can change the name. You can double click and you can change the name, change the field name. Suppose that you can do this country, and now you can do any. Now by default data type is text, so you can do this way. Suppose that you want to add new field, new column through design view, then click on here, design view, and you can also right click, insert rows. You have got a space, you can have any other kind of data type field, and this will help you a lot. Now I hope that you have understood how to add record, add field, add column. One thing you need to know, students, that when you will send your assignment, you need to type your name class section here, so that I could recognize that who is sending this assignment. So otherwise rest of the students can copy and paste it, and I will not be able to know that who did it. So you will type your name class section here. Now students, let's see how to delete a record. For deleting a record, you can click on here and delete record. You can see. Now how to delete the field? For that, right click on it, delete column. Also in the design view, you can delete it. Suppose that I'm going to delete country, and right click, delete rows. So in this way we can delete records and we can delete fields. Now let me tell you how to move a field. For moving a field, let's go to dataset view. Suppose that I want to stack this roll number in the very last. So when it I will hover this mouse here, and when it is four cornered shape, when the mouse cursor will turn into four corner shape, I will left click and hold, and I will go towards right, and when I will leave it here, the roll number has come from here to here. So in this way you can change the position of a column. Now each and everything of chapter 4 has been explained. Now with this I conclude. Thank you. Have a nice day.